Undervalued Cryptocurrencies 2021 edition. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering and you really want to pick the best undervalued cryptocurrencies that are really going to make you a lot of money in 2021. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the decentralized finance edition of these particular undervalued cryptocurrencies of 2021. So obviously, we're going to be talking about a whole lot: Yearn Finance, Uniswap, Thorchain, AAVE, Kava, and Ban protocol as well, because I just want to suppress all this information in a digestible manner so that you guys don't really get bored and just log out or just go somewhere else. So I'm also going to be coming with much more information related to these types of undervalued cryptocurrencies. So be sure to hit the subscribe button, drop me a like, and make sure you do not miss the next coming videos, because I'm just going to be giving you straight fire type of information which is really going to make you a lot of money, trust me. And before I jump into these cryptocurrencies, I just want to clarify that obviously you have to think long term. Okay, do not really get infatuated with the short term, because the short term might really get blurry and sometimes it just becomes so stressful. So what I want you to do is have a long-term perspective, a mid-term to a long-term perspective, because like that you will squeeze the most amount of juice out of these investments. And you also have to remember, I am not a financial advisor. Whatever you do, please do your own due diligence. And the best strategy, the best investment strategy is obviously dollar cost averaging. DCA, dollar cost averaging into a position is the best way to make a solid entry, a solid investment, give you the best return on investment. So you might not be a really technical type of person, you might not really know how to pick bottoms, but if you do dollar cost average, let's say for example, if the price of let's just pick a random coin, Uniswap or Thorchain, sort of drops by 15% or 20%, you add more. Let's say you have a 10,000, you've got a $10,000 investment that you would love to make, right? So all you have to do is just use 1,000 for every 10,000 drop. You have to use $1,000 for every 10% drop. Let's say for example the price of Uniswap drops by another 10%, right, or another 15%, right? You just add 1,000, so you're remaining with 9,000. And the next time the price reduces again below its current entry, or rather its current price, right? Let's say for example the price goes to $2.99. You add some more money to your bag. So from your 10,000, you've already used 1,000 plus another 1,000. You've got 8,000 remaining. But what happens if the price of Uniswap goes to the next all-time high, around this particular area? Let's say it starts producing higher highs and just the price sort of keeps on just increasing in value. And this is obviously going to happen, especially due to the fact that we are going to be entering into another full-fledged bull market. So obviously these consolidations are going to be sort of they're not really going to last very long. Okay, so there's going to be a time when the prices are going to begin propelling towards the upside. So what are you going to be doing then if you guys are going to be watching this video from the future? In that particular case, right, if we start producing some sort of higher highs, right, where the prices continue reaching all-time highs, right, all you have to do is dollar cost average on the bottoms. Whenever the price sort of forms a higher low like this, just add to these particular levels. But it's very important for you to be very strategic and just enter the market before the bull market really becomes fully fledged. So this is one of the reasons that all the people that are watching this particular video, right, you guys are super lucky. You guys are going to be really filthy rich next year. I mean, by mid 2021, you are definitely going to be making a lot of money, and you've got time on your hand, and you've got people like me who've got this experience, and we are able to relate. Okay, so what you have to do right now is find that money, raise those funds, because these cryptocurrencies are not really going to be this stagnant, and they are not really going to be at this particular low level. So right now, this is just like the sweet spot of the bull market. Okay, so if we take a look at a lot of different cryptocurrencies, right? So anyway, let's go back to the Wayback Machine, right? Wayback Machine, because I want to show you something, and I really want to show you the reason why you have to really be extremely careful and really be strategic when it comes to making these decisions, because it is very important. So right now we're going to go to the Wayback Machine. So we're going to go to coinmarketcap.com. Because I want to take you back in time. We need to go to the history so that we can learn from it. So here there are different time shots. Okay, this is the coinmarketcap.com. It's a very popular cryptocurrency market ranking type of website. So we're going to go to the earliest form of this particular website, because I want you to go back and reminisce. And if you were available in 2013, if you were aware of this type of information, can you imagine how much money you would have had in 2020? So let's go back to 2013, right? On the 2nd of January 2013. So let's look at this snapshot. What were the prices doing way back then? How many opportunities were there? How many people took those opportunities? How have their lives changed? So obviously in 2013, okay, so these prices are a little bit weird. That's not really possible. The price wasn't 7,000. So yeah, let me just go back and you know, look at some better information here. So I didn't really change. It was 2020. So yeah, 2013. Let's go to 9th May. Here on this particular level, we choose this snapshot. Now let's admire the prices and see what was happening. What was happening around that particular time, right? In 2013, May 9th, the price of Bitcoin was only $111. The price of Litecoin was around $3.38. PP Coin, where the hell is PP Coin? Nemcoin, Furthercoin, Terracoin, Devcoin, Firecoin. And this also takes me to another point that I really wanted to stress out. You see, the top 10 coins in 2013 are different. The only coins which are surviving on this particular list is obviously Bitcoin and Litecoin. So ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand that if you are going to be betting on these alternative cryptocurrencies, right, know that not a lot of them are going to be able to survive extremely long term. But of course, like in a short period of time, right, in about 6 to 12 months, you might potentially make a lot of money. But if you are going to be like extreme long-term type of investing in these alternative cryptocurrencies, they might potentially go to zero, or they might even fall off of a cliff, if you know what I mean. So it's very important to be very strategic, be very careful with the type of investments, and you have to make sure that whatever you invest in, it has the potential of standing the test of time. Okay, because according to history, right, not everything makes it up. Not everything is able to like survive the bull and the bear market and just, you know, standing the test of time. As you can see right over here, if we look at the top 10 coins, right, a lot of things have drastically changed. Bitcoin is now trading around $18,300 US. Litecoin is $76.90. And if we take a look at this, right, look at that. If you had this type of information way back then, you would have definitely been a millionaire by now, guaranteed by default, even without you overtrading, even without you just buying Bitcoin and just being in a coma and just, you know, not being active. You would have been a millionaire by default. So to all the people who are watching this particular video, you guys are rock stars. You guys are millionaires in It's just a matter of time. This is one of the reasons why I just keep on using the word millionaire, because you guys have to like accept this fact. If you do the right thing, if you follow the right procedure, if you do what is needed when you need to do it, you guys are going to like easily make millions of dollars like in the next coming 6 to 12 months. And this gets me back to my earlier point, okay? Just like I told you, all the coins that I've talked about today, right? All the coins that I've picked: Yearn Finance, Uniswap, Thorchain, AAVE, Kava, Bandcoin. A lot of these coins are not already going to survive like long term, because humans make a lot of errors. And these coins can easily get affected by, let's say for example, a team member decides to mess up the protocol, or there's just some unfortunate event that happens. Everybody just gets scared. Okay, so even though you are betting on undervalued cryptocurrencies or alternative cryptocurrencies, right, you still need to have like a solid, well-balanced type of portfolio. Even though you are speculating on undervalued cryptocurrencies, right, undervalued alternative cryptocurrencies, make sure that you have got like a very good solid portfolio with top 10 cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, because these type of cryptocurrencies have sort of stood the test of time, and you don't really have your portfolio at risk of like any scamming or any whatever unfortunate event from happening. So what I would advise people to do is at least to have an 80% solid portfolio where you have Bitcoin, Ethereum, and just a few of these top 10 coins, especially the ones that have really stood the test of time, and that is obviously Bitcoin and Ethereum and Litecoin plus a few others. And then you can speculate with 20% with the highly risky investments such as decentralized finance and other stuff. So anyhow, today's edition is mostly decentralized finance, because I really feel like decentralized finance is really going to be the ultimate theme for the next bull run. So decentralized finance plus non-fungible tokens. Okay, non-fungible tokens are definitely going to be very hot in 2021, 2022, but already DeFi has been very explosive for the past few months, and this particular space has got a lot of potential, because nowadays people can actually speculate on just adding value to a network by providing this sort of automated AM type of platforms, if you know what I mean. So it is very important, and I really think and feel it is definitely going to be very explosive. So when it comes to decentralized finance, right, the type of niche that I'm focusing on, right, of course we've got the big dog Chainlink, which is obviously at $12.25 with a market cap of about 4.8 billion US dollars. And then you've also got like the usual suspects, AAVE, Yearn Finance. We already spoke about these. And in case you're wondering like what criteria, why am I categorizing these as undervalued cryptocurrencies? Well, I'm actually looking at this, or rather these alternative cryptocurrencies in comparison to the market cap of a lot of these top 10 cryptocurrencies. Like for example, if you take a look at Bitcoin right now, right, obviously the market cap is 338 billion US dollars, while Ethereum has got about 63 billion US dollars. So I am comparing these alternative cryptocurrencies to Bitcoin and Ethereum and probably XRP, because XRP is around 24 billion US dollars. So if you take a look at the market cap of Yearn Finance, right, it is only 755 million US dollars. So in comparison to BTC and Ethereum, but of course a lot of you are wondering like, why is he comparing Yearn Finance to the market cap of BTC? I mean, if we go back in time, right, in 2013, look at the market cap of Bitcoin at this particular time. Okay, the market cap of Bitcoin in 2013 was about 1.2 billion US dollars. Litecoin was only 59 million US dollars. But as time goes on by, right, the market caps also increase as well. So obviously the market cap of Bitcoin in the next coming 3 to 5 years is going to be like way much more than this. It could probably quadruple or even, I don't know, like do tremendously well. We can even reach like 1 trillion US dollars in terms of market cap. So if that happens, obviously everything along with it is obviously going to dramatically change in terms of their valuation as well, because back in the day in 2018, Litecoin was very overvalued. People were thinking, ooh, Litecoin being at 59 million US dollars, I don't really think it's going to go up in value anymore, because it is very high, because it is 59 million US dollars. Bitcoin at 1.2 billion US dollars, I don't really think it's going to go any further than that. But they were wrong. Because right now the current market cap of Bitcoin is around 338 billion US dollars. So if you take a look at the dramatic change, right, in terms of market cap valuation, right, eventually as time goes on by, everything is going to be increasing in value. So if you take a look at Yearn Finance, right, 755 million US dollars, extremely undervalued, extremely it has got like a potential of really doing or rather giving you explosive results. It can make a 10x, a 20x, a 5x. If you look at Uniswap, right, 703 million US dollars. Can you imagine? Uniswap is 703 million US dollars, while Litecoin was only 59 million US dollars in 2013, and it was only occupying the second space right over here, the second ranking overall. So as we keep on progressing, right, everything is also going to change. The criteria and the way we rank these coins are also going to be very different as well. So as we keep on progressing, things are just going to get better and better, and there's going to be like way much more opportunities, because believe you me, back in the day, we never had derivatives. We never had margin trading with regards to cryptocurrencies. So nowadays, people can really make money extremely fast, provided they know how to go about, how to trade futures, how to margin trade cryptocurrencies, how to use Bybit, how to use Binance futures and all that stuff. So if you guys are interested in such type of, lessons and tutorials, you can always email me. The email is going to be on the pinned comment section below, because I really believe that people need to find, or rather understand, these hacks that can really help them accelerate their earnings. So due to the fact that now we've got like a lot of different tools, we've got like a lot of different ways in order for us to like achieve our goals by sort of utilizing different methods, like for example margin trading, right? It is obviously very easy for us to achieve our 1 million goal type of target, and these things obviously have like a formula towards them. You need to have like the specific right formula. You need to use the right strategy. You need to use the right risk management, and there's a formula to this madness. So if you guys are interested in such type of information, please email me and I'll give you all the needed information, all the game. Of course, I'm going to be dropping like a few gems here and there on my YouTube channel, because I really want you guys to be sorted and everything is going to be all good like that. But yeah, getting back to what I was saying, right? So going to Rune Thorchain, the market cap is only 188 million US dollars. Okay, so if you take a look at it reaching 1 billion, that's obviously like a 5x already from here, and that is obviously going to be very possible. So AAVE is occupying almost $1 billion worth of market cap, right? 957 million US dollars. Kava is also very undervalued. It is only 71 million US dollars at this particular moment. So there's like a lot of huge upside potential. So for example, if Kava had to reach AAVE's market cap, right, almost $1 billion US dollars, right, that would obviously give you like a solid return, like almost a 10x, like 11 to 12x right there. Okay, so if you look at Ban Protocol is only 157 million US dollars, which is very good in terms of the upside. But you guys have to be very careful, because sometimes it's way complicated. It's not just about looking at the market cap. Because the market cap might be very deceiving, because if you look at Kava, right, you're like, okay, 71 million US dollars in comparison to AAVE, which is 957 million US dollars. I'm probably going to put like a lot of money in Kava, because Kava has got like more upside potential in terms of giving me return on investments. But it's not really as simple as it seems, because there's a lot of factors that really play in. You have to look at the team. You have to look at the delivery. You have to look at the whole project and how it is marketed, because we are in an environment where even though a coin is overvalued, right? Even though a coin is quote unquote overvalued, right? It still has a potential of being explosive regardless. Okay, it doesn't matter that Bitcoin is around 338. This type of high market cap, it doesn't really matter. It can still be very explosive. It can still provide and produce a lot of return on investment. So just because something is extremely undervalued, like let's say being below 500 million US dollars as this market cap, right? It doesn't really mean that it's just going to by default grow, because a lot of times the more, or rather the more undervalued a particular cryptocurrency is, the more risky it is. Okay, so just don't look at the low undervalued market cap, okay, because you obviously going to be carrying like a lot of risk. So if I were you, the more undervalued a particular cryptocurrency is, the less money or capital I invest in it, because it's obviously going to, let's say for example, it just ends up being sour, right? And then I sort of lose my investments, right? I don't really have to have like a huge bug in these types of cryptocurrencies. So I'm very comfortable in terms of allocating like a bigger percentage of my portfolio in cryptocurrencies that have sort of established their base, and they are much more overvalued. Because if they are overvalued, right, that really means that they are much more trustworthy, because a lot of people are speculating on them and they are betting on them. Okay, the reason why there's undervalued cryptocurrencies are undervalued is because not a lot of players are sort of investing in them, and not when a lot of people are not really investing in them, that really tells you that obviously it's something which hasn't really developed and reached its maximum potential. Because if there was value, right, I'm sure a lot of whales out there, I'm sure a lot of people would have been flocking and just buying a whole lot of them. Okay, a whole lot of that particular stock, a whole lot of that particular cryptocurrency. So at this particular moment, right, investing in such undervalued cryptocurrencies is extremely risky, and that's why I told you that you're only supposed to speculate on such type of assets with only 20% of your portfolio. The remaining 80% only invest in established cryptocurrencies, because I do not want by the end of the day you coming back to my YouTube channel saying, hey, beyond 10x, you talked about Band, you talked about Kava, you talked about AAVE, and they are doing very bad. They went back to zero. Because I've seen this a lot of times happen. Okay, this happens a lot of times. People really just get too excited. They just end up throwing money in whatever has got the potential to explode, because they really think that these particular assets are undervalued, and then they just end up losing their whole money because the project just ends up scamming people, or just ends up performing very badly, or there's a scandal, and then just everything just explodes and just goes to waste. So it's very important for you to always be very careful, be very level-headed. Okay, so I'm not really going to dive deep into these particular cryptocurrencies and what they do, because I really believe ultimately you are supposed to be doing these types of research. So I'm just pointing you in the right direction, saying, okay, you might want to consider looking at BAM protocol. You might want to consider looking at Kava. You might want to look at AAVE. You might want to look at Thorchain. You might want to look at Uniswap and Yearn Finance, and so on and so forth. Okay, so in every niche that you really want to dive into, right, look at the leaders. If we're talking about decentralized finance coins, right, just come to this particular section of CoinGecko, right? Look at the best performing cryptocurrencies in this particular niche, and then look at the attributes. What really makes these cryptocurrencies tick? What really makes these cryptocurrencies appealing? If you find out that specific formula, right, you might be able to like duplicate and find other coins which are very similar, which are very undervalued. Okay, And of course, I'm going to help you do this as time goes on by. And today was just like an intro. And this is just the first version of the upcoming undervalued cryptocurrencies that I'm going to be unfolding for you guys. So I really hope that you understood this. And I really hope that you got inspired by what was happening in 2013, right? And how the market has really evolved since then. Oh, by the way, there was only like 14 cryptocurrencies. Jesus Christ. So anyway, let's go back to some other time, right? Cause I just want to like give you like a perspective of how easy it is to become a millionaire investing in cryptocurrencies. So let's look at June 2014, right? How were things different after a year? Did the markets expand, or did they progress or retrogress? Ooh, now look at this. 1 year later, right? The price of Bitcoin was around $580, while Litecoin became $9.58. The market cap of Bitcoin was around 7.5 billion US dollars, while Litecoin was 283. Okay. Now take a look at this. The top 10 coins sort of changed, right? There was NXT, Darkcoin, Peercoin, Ripple. Ooh, Ripple. Look at Ripple. Look at the market cap of Ripple. Ripple was around 31 million US dollars, and it was occupying the 6th rank right over there. And there has been like a lot of progress as far as Ripple. By the way, Ripple is now known as XRP, and this is XRP right now. Right now it's actually around 54 cents. In 2014, right, Ripple was around, or rather XRP was less than a cent. Okay, it was like 4/10 of a penny and all that stuff. So it has really progressed. Look at that 24-hour volume, only $196,000. If you look at the 24 trading volume of XRP, that's almost 24.4 billion US dollars. Oh my goodness. So can you imagine if you bought 10,000 worth of XRP, or rather Ripple, in 2014, and then you just went into hibernation? You were hibernating, because I don't want to use the word coma, because coma is like a very bad thing. So let's just say, for example, you were hibernating and then you woke up in 2020. You guys would definitely be extremely rich, because the market cap obviously had like an explosive return on investment, and it just multiplied and just did crazy numbers. Because if you take a look at the market cap, right, 7.6 billion US dollars, and in comparison to 31 million US dollars, that's like, I don't know, like a 10 to, well, it's over 20x, it's over 30x, for sure. So yeah, that's pretty good. It's a lot of money. It is a lot of money. So what I'm trying to say is we can just reciprocate and just learn from the past. Okay, as time went on by, right, a lot of different alternative cryptocurrencies started being listed, and there was like a lot of options out there, and the market was just sort of maturing. And this is very important. As the more time that goes by, right, the more the cryptocurrency sphere just keeps on doing better. And are you telling me to say that you can't really find one coin which is going to change your life? There's got to be one coin or two coins that are really going to like give you at least solid return on investment. And it's not really that hard to do, because we know how to identify them. We know how to use different tools, and it is very possible to like just get lucky. I mean, even though I don't really believe in luck, right? You need to be prepared. And right now, you guys are preparing yourselves because you are searching for information. You are sort of trying to give yourself the best odds in order for you to like succeed at this. And this is something that you are supposed to be doing if you really want to like go through that path to success. Okay, so congratulations to you for even listening to me right now, even reaching as far as this particular stage in this particular video. So congratulations to you. So anyhow, it's been your boy Muna, and this is the first edition of the Undervalued Cryptocurrencies of 2021, and we were looking at decentralized finance type of cryptocurrencies. Of course, these are just a few. I'm going to give you like some more probably tomorrow, so look out for that, and then just do your own due diligence, because I am not your financial advisor, and I'm human. I make a lot of mistakes as well, so please do your own due diligence. Talk to you a little bit later. Bye.